Read. Read. I'm going to give you a few seconds to read. Read. You could pause it later. You could read. Read. Okay. You could pause it. Don't forget, for only $100, I'll promote your content on my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, Threads, and DoggyDiamondsNoFilter.com. Hit me up on Instagram at DoggyDiamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be. Cash App. Ready. Let's go. See, didn't work how I planned. You see how this played? Look, it played me. It didn't even do what I was supposed to do. You see, look, man, look. What are you freezing for? What's up, everybody? I'm live. I'm here on the Interlude TV. This is my first live stream. As y'all know, this is my first live stream. I normally will be on Doggy Diamonds TV, but I'm on the Interlude TV today. And this is the new show, the Don't Laugh Show. I couldn't bring no filter over here, so I brought the Don't Laugh Show. I just made it up last night. This will be the new podcast called the Don't Laugh Show. And I'm going to tell you a few times, don't laugh. Whatever you do, don't laugh. Okay? Don't laugh. I'm just going to tell you, don't laugh. Okay? So, as you seen, as I saw, where I'm at. See, this is all different. I got everything all discombobulated and stuff like that. I don't know where nothing is at. So I got to find, let me see, is this it? Nope. See, that ain't even it. That ain't even it. That ain't it. Look, there we go. So as you know, Joe Budden admits he got punched after rumors he got jumped in the club. So Joe Budden got jumped in the club. That's what they said. But he didn't get jumped in the club. He said he got punched in the face, which is kind of funny to me too. But it looks like Joe Budden had a brief altercation inside a club over the weekend. The rapper turned podcaster has acknowledged that he did get punched in the face, but said it wasn't a big deal. Joe Budden addresses the rumors that he got jumped in the club. Over the weekend, Joe Budden started trending on X, formerly known as Twitter, after rumors started circulating that he was jumped in the club. But Joe jumped on Instagram Live with Queen's Flip, who's a co-host on the Joe Budden podcast, to clear the air about the rumored altercation. In this video, which you can watch below, which I ain't watching, I can't play, Joe explained that he didn't get jumped, but rather he was sucker punched by someone while partying reportedly at Dream Gentlemen's Club in New York. Never believed the internet rumors, said Joe. Nigga cocked back and socked me one good time. Bow. But that's all he gonna get. I kept telling yo, I can eat a punch well. Now we gotta get it on. Now we gotta go. So he's saying that he didn't get jumped. People were saying he got jumped. I don't know why a lot of fans was running on there saying he got jumped. But a lot of people were saying that they was there and they saw that he got jumped. So let me ask y'all something. Now don't laugh, right? Don't laugh. What makes you go to the strip club and fight? Like what makes you say, listen, what makes you go to the strip club? You in the strip club, right? And everything is going good. And you getting the table dance. And you sitting there chilling. Ooh, They go, that nigga Joe Budden. I should go punch him in his face. Was the lap dance week or something like that? Imagine a chick on you and you just like, yo, this lap dance ain't shit. There go Joe Budden. I'm going to go punch him in the face. Every time, I've been to a strip club about 3 times in my life. I never thought about fighting. And the thing about the strip club that's interesting to me is that dudes be in the strip club, they be eating chicken and shit. They be, chicks be dancing. They be in there eating chicken, steak, and mashed potatoes and shit. What the hell make you eat in a strip club? Like, they literally be eating. Like, anytime you eat and you got a fork, that shit is real food. Because anything else, wings, you're going to eat with your fingers. French fries, you're going to eat with your fingers. When you got a fork, when they brought your plate and it came with a fork, you eating. You know, a wing, you could give somebody a wing, you could give somebody some fry. But when you got a fork and you got gravy, a fork and gravy on your mashed potatoes, what make you go to a strip club, this crazy ass loud music playing, and you be like, yo, I'm hungry. What you want to eat? Nah, I think I'm going to get that steak and mashed potatoes. In the strip club? In the strip club, steak and mashed potatoes? Rest in peace, K. Slay. I seen K. Slay eating steak and mashed potatoes in the strip club. It blew my mind. I'm like, yo, this nigga eating steak and mashed potatoes. I think he had like a little side of broccoli on the side too. I'm like, this nigga got a fucking 4-course meal in the strip club. All this pussy juice going around, all this stuff happening, and you eating? Like I said, wings, you know, you could grab a wing, you could dance with a wing. Oh, you could do whatever with a wing. But when you got a fork, you're eating for real, for real. You starting to mix the mashed potatoes up with the gravy, throw some of that broccoli in there. In the strip club? So what would make you say, I'm going out tonight? I'm going out tonight. And you said if I see Joe Budden, I'm going to fight him. Like I'm confused. Like, have you ever been to a strip club? Like some of them are like real dark and murky and shit. And it's like a mist in the air. It's like a different, it's a different smell. It don't smell bad, but it's just murky in the strip club. What would make you go in the strip club and say, yo, I'm gonna fuck Joe Budden up? Like you got titties, you got BBLs, you got playing his Peanuts girls walking around. You got big botched bodies walking. You got all types of stuff in there. You got dudes fronting. And then out of the mist, you look over and you see Joe Budden. And you like, I'm going to fuck him up. In a strip club? You just say, yo, I'm going to go punch Joe Budden in a strip club? You got all this shit happening. And you just decided out of all the places, out of all the places you want to fight somebody is in the strip club. You just come out the mist. You know, they blow that smoke. That smoke come out and you look around and be like, I know that ain't Joe Budden. Get off me, shorty. She doing her weak ass lap dance because you know in New York they can't get naked. In other places like Atlanta, they get BA. BA is butt ass too, if you didn't know that. Yo, they get butt ass. So imagine you in New York and you getting this lap dance and you look over through the mist and you see, I know that ain't Joe Budden. And you say, shorty, get off me. This lap dance is weak. I got to go punch him in his face. And then Joe Budden, probably smoking hookah or some shit like that. You know, because when you get a lap dance, I never got one, but I be seeing dudes getting lap dance. They be having their eyes closed. What make you close your eyes during a lap? It should feel that good. Like you getting a lap dance and you close your eyes in a strip club? I'm not closing my eye. I don't trust nobody. You in here like this. Nigga close his eyes and then you look up and this nigga just come punch you. That's the last. Yo, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. That's the last place on earth you think you're gonna get punched in your face. You just sitting there chilling, you smoking hookah, and you got your eyes closed, and then you look up, and there's some nigga coming to punch you. And then you tussle in the strip club. And don't tell me all of this is over that Cesar Pina dude. Don't, please, for the love of the children, don't tell me that they sending people at him because of this dude. Just don't tell me that. Seriously. Don't tell me they sending people at this dude because of that dude. Because there is no way on earth that you sending people to run down on him for what? You allegedly stole their money. What you want? Why he got to get his ass kicked? What about you kicking your own ass? And another thing with the Cesar Pina thing, right? This is what I don't understand about the Cesar Pina thing. In what world did you think it was okay to give that nigga your money? No, for real. You looked at that nigga and said, yeah, I'm going to give this nigga $200,000, what about that nigga's appearance looks like somebody you should give that amount of money to? I ain't the brightest person in the world. What about that nigga? He didn't smell like French fries when you gave him the money. He didn't have no milkshake spilt on his shirt or no shit. That nigga looked like a fucking sloth. And you gave him your life savings? You trusted that undisciplined, sloppy nigga? In what world would you look at somebody that looked like that? His Timbs was, that nigga Timbs was holding on for dear life. That nigga Timbs was like this. He walking around in them Timbs was holding on for life, and you gave him your life savings? You gave him your pension? And we supposed to feel sorry for you? I would never look at no nigga like that and give him all my fucking money. Like, look at this nigga. You what? Nah, fam, I think I'm gonna sit this one out. And then this dude is still with the morning DJ Envy Charlemagne that got this whole speech. Morning DJ and people done gave their life savings away to do it, and you acting like you ain't got nothing to do with it. And you was sitting there counting. Yo, this is the shit of the whole year. Like, we ain't never seen nothing like this. But when I look at, listen, that's like, yo, you ever be in the gym and there be this big ass belly dude that's a trainer? And you be like, yo, come on, man, stop playing up in here. That's how I would have looked at him. I'd have looked at his kicks. I'd have looked at his get up. Like, nah, you ain't getting my bread. Yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out, fam. Nah, I'm gonna spin the block. I'm gonna come back around. There is no way in hell I would have gave that Cesar dude. And then I guess his brother ran down on Joe Budden, right? So his brother ran down on Joe Budden, and Joe Budden out there smoking it. First of all, Joe Budden, let's just be honest, man. Respectfully, man, I think that shit is called a dad bod, which is just sus to me. I don't even like that shit. But, fam, you look out of control. You sitting there smoking a cigarette, like smoking a fucking cigarette in 2023, and somebody run down on you and you going in the strip club? So they lined you. You out there smoke. Who the fuck smoke? You outside of the strip club smoking a cigarette? And then you go in there and somebody punch you in the face. So at what part of them gonna punch you in your face didn't you think was gonna happen? Because you said, let me go inside for this nigga make me do something to him. You said that shit. Dude, let me go inside before I have to do something to him. This nigga was like this. Yo, you know how much I'm going to be real with you. In 2023, niggas still smoke cigarettes? In 2023, like you go in there and be like, yo, let me get a pack of Newport 100. In 2023, what in the 1992 shit is this? Cigarettes? You know how bad them shit smell? They stink. And you had, that's how you know you were addict. Because you had to smoke a cigarette before you went to the strip club. Like, it's about to be all this titty in there, ass, all this shit. And you had to smoke a cigarette and almost get into an altercation before you go in because you had to smoke a cigarette. And then you pluck that shit like, let me go inside before I have to do something to this nigga. The fuck is going on? You smoke a fucking cigarette? And then you go in there and the nigga blast you in your chops? I'm just saying, like, out of all the places you get punched in the nose, it's a strip club? And then niggas mad at you because this dude allegedly beat people for their bread? And you said something about it? So what they gonna do, walk around punching everybody because your fat ass brother did some shit he ain't had no business doing? And then they read off this. They read off the nigga list of Uber Eats. How the fuck they get his Uber Eats list? This nigga was buying all types of fucking food. Yo. This nigga was getting like checkers and shit we don't even eat. Like eating checkers and shit like that. We don't eat no fucking chili cheese fries and Sonic. We don't eat that shit. In 2023, niggas still eating checkers and Sonic and shit like that. Then look at him, man. Look at him. That nigga done took them. This nigga done took them folks' money, boy. Food. This nigga ain't go to food shopping. He ain't go to Costco. He ain't go to BJ's. Winn-Dixie. He ain't go to Piggly Wiggly. He didn't go to Aldi. This nigga ordering Uber Eats shit in abundance. With them people, the whole time, this nigga face, he just sitting there, just looking like a goddamn smeared painting, just looking completely like a jackass. And y'all trusted that? No, I think y'all trusted envy, because y'all, you know, this is the thing, right? We see people in these little positions where they got clout, they got the followers, they on TV, and you believe in them. And then they sell you this motherfucker and this nigga. That's like New Jack City. Remember it was like when he was like, I gamble on you and you gamble on a crackhead. Y'all gamble on envy, and he gambled on a gluttonous motherfucker who ordering Uber Eats and shit like that. This nigga ain't cook nothing. This nigga ain't go to ShopRite, the can sale, nothing. Publix, buy one, get one free. He don't fuck with none of that shit. This nigga is straight up and down buying Uber shit. Mad food. How the fuck they find his food records, though? You not embarrassed, fam? Yo, this nigga ordering mad food? How the fuck you that hungry? That's what I want to ask people too, right? All right. At what point do you realize something is wrong, right? Just think about it. I give a nigga 200. That ain't like 20. Yo, let me spot me at 20 till later. All right, you give a nigga 20. When a nigga say, yo, let me get like 200,000 and I get you a house, at what point are you ready to fuck him up? Like, at what point are you like, something don't feel right? Because you know in life, like, some shit just don't feel right. And my thing is, what made you trust this motherfucker? This nigga Tim's. Like, he had his he had his pants tucked in his Tim's. He's like, this nigga just look bugged like, nah, man. Nah. I'm telling you, there's no way I would look at somebody like him and be like, yeah, I'm going to give him $500,000. He going to give me a house. What type of house first of all, for $500,000, what type of house he getting you? Because that shit better be 2 main floors, jacuzzi tubs, marble floor. There better be everything up in there. And there's no way. And then this nigga Envy talking about he wanted to help his community. There's another thing about that community shit. Nigga, we ain't from the same community. You probably live in a gated community. You got all them cars and all this shit. Stop. I gotta stop running with this black thing and say we from the same community. We ain't from the same community, nigga. You rich. Your tax bracket is different. The community changed now. You ain't in the projects in Queens. You ain't in Brooklyn. What you mean I wanted to help people from my community? How we the same community? How we the same community? And y'all got to stop falling for that shit. Everybody black that's staying before you. Yeah, we want to. See me? That's what I do. I track niggas' track records, right? I be like, yo, who taught you how to do that shit? How you know how to do this shit? And the nigga be like, nah, I studied it when I was locked up. Now, some of the brothers get PhDs and different things in jail, but I be like, yo, locked up. Because now I got a probe. I don't really like asking people what they was locked up for, but I want to know. Because it might be some real shit that I don't fuck with. But when a nigga say, I was locked up for fraud. Fraud? And I'm going to give you my money? Oh, my goodness. This nigga was locked up. This nigga was locked up for fraud. And y'all gave him, y'all don't do no investigation, right? You just believe envy, right? You just see somebody who's a celebrity and everything they say is gold, right? That's why y'all keep getting got. That's why y'all keep getting got. All this shit. People just sit before you and you be famous. They be like, give me $20 and I read your palm. Oh, I got my palm read. He said that I'm gonna live tomorrow. Oh, I can't believe it. Look. Cash at me is pinned to the top. You want to buy the Brooklyn Bridge? You can have that shit. It'll be like it's both ours, because I own some of it too. Y'all be falling in love with these damn celebrities and anything they say. They be like, help the people and who? Oprah. You know you're not supposed to be coming before people asking them to help nobody do shit. You a fucking billionaire. How about you take $1 million and help some shit? I forgot what her and The Rock was fucking trying to rally for. The Rock look all old and shit. Shout out to The Rock. He's one of my favorite wrestlers. But all that diesel shit, that nigga look wild. I don't know what the fuck happened to The Rock. That nigga look crazy. But listen, man. If you get got, I can't really feel sorry for you. It's like when Brother Polite, you remember when Brother Polite went and he had them cargo houses, like them trailers, like he had a fucking helmet on, like a hard hat. Yeah, we're here building. I'm like, yo, this nigga ain't got nothing to do with this shit. And y'all still was following this nigga. And I told y'all, out of my mouth, from my mouth to your ears, through this device right here, I told you that he's musty. Didn't I tell you his underarms stink? No, for real. I told you, yo, he be musty. I told you he be musty. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I told your Brother Polite, underarms be boofing. I told y'all that mad times. And y'all still gave him your money? I told you he stink. One of his least worries is deodorant and showering. And you think he gonna be able to do something for you? He don't even care about himself because he don't bathe or put no deodorant on? But you gonna believe him over me because I ain't got no red hat on. I ain't got no big stupid ass Zorro brim with a fucking red thing under it. Dad, you gonna believe him, right? Because he had a Zorro brim. And I told you his underarms was boofing. Now look at y'all. I told y'all. I kept it real about a lot of people. Like, yo, don't rock with this person. Don't rock with this person. Don't rock with this person. No, y'all want to keep rocking with them. Y'all want to keep watching people on YouTube I don't rock with. Y'all want to keep rock. Okay. Have it, Joe. Don't hit my DM and be like, yo, such and such did this to me. Jason Bourne out this motherfucker. I know not what you speak. I don't even know what you're talking about. So let me get this straight. You gave your money to a person who underarms just got I Want to Be Alone cologne on midday, afternoon, nightly, and then you gave your money you gave your life savings to somebody that smelled like Burger King, and Burger King ain't nowhere around. This nigga Cesar fingertips is probably greasy. You gave your life savings to a nigga who got milkshake spilt on his shirt. Just You gave your life savings to a nigga with leaning Timbs? You can look at his feet. Once I saw them Timbs and the pants was tucked in. All right. What make you give your money to a nigga with a 5X shirt on? No, for real. I never wore 5X. I got up to 3. Keep it real with y'all. I got up to a 3X. I ain't never get up to no 5. But if a nigga got a 5X, what make you give your money to a nigga with a 5X shirt on? He don't even shop the way you shop. He can't even go to big and tall because the nigga dumpy. So he got to go to like big and short. Pause. The nigga dumpy little motherfucker. You gave your money to a nigga with that. When he go away, he don't even take his shirt off because so much flubber. You know them niggas that don't to be ashamed to take their shirt off on vacation. So they got like a white tee on, a wife beater, and they got mad rolls and back fat and shit. They got them potato salad arms. You gave your life savings to that nigga that got on a 5X tee, 5X shirt, probably size 50 pants. I would have looked at that nigga and said, yo, this nigga gives a shit about himself. He just don't care. This nigga smell like Bojangles. He smell like tater tots. This nigga smell like onion rings. So there is no way on this earth that I would give him my life savings. There's nothing that he could have sold to me that I was like, yeah, I'm buying into that. Yeah, nice shirt too. Where you got it from? So y'all could do y'all class action lawsuits. Y'all could do all that shit. Y'all could do all that shit. This nigga have on motherfucker. Imagine his coat. Imagine how that nigga beds. Yo, you know when niggas be big and fat, they beds stink too. You do know that, right? Because niggas be. First of all, I'm not giving my money, my life savings to no nigga who's sweating. And it ain't even hot outside. You sweating? You see a nigga with that bead of sweat? You trust a nigga that's sweating and it's cold? His body don't even agree. His body is in disagreement with him. His body sweats in the cold and you gave him your life savings? Yeah, I'm out of $2 million. You gave a sweating nigga in the cold all your money? And we supposed to feel sorry for you? We supposed to... This nigga sweating. It's like 30 degrees and he's sweating. His body is disagreeing with him. His body's fighting. This nigga's sweating. And it's cold outside. And you gave him your life. You gave him your kids' inheritance, everything. He got... All right, let's run it down the line. This nigga smell like tater tots and onion rings. He got milkshake spilt on his shirt. Nigga got on a 5X shirt, size 50 pants. Timberlands is like this, holding on to that nigga feet like this shit leaning. And you gave him your life savings? And then everybody call it out that he did this. And then now they mad at Joe Budden. Joe Budden got to get his ass kicked. Out of all the people, respectfully, Joe Budden was the only one with sense that said this shit sound like a Ponzi scheme. I know, besides him sitting outside smoking a cigarette in 2023, besides him just having a belly and being addicted to strippers and that culture. Because I'm going to be real with you, like a strip club in 2023, come on. And Joe Budden respectfully has had some of the baddest women in the culture. What a strip club. Like, oh my God. I couldn't imagine. But see, look. Sometimes when you have too much money and you have too much freedom, you start doing bored shit. You know that's how you die, right? No, on some real shit. When you ain't got no money, you safe about everything. You be like, yo, nah, I only got $3. I ain't getting on the train. Shit happened on the train. You get a couple of dollars, you be like, yo, I'm gonna take an Uber. This nigga, what are you bored? Listen, it's nowhere in hell I could have this beautiful woman that's all over Instagram that y'all be sweating, and then I say, I'm going to the strip club to eat mashed potatoes and steak and gravy and broccoli on the side and shit and blow hookah with 4 or 5 other niggas. You got bread, bring the strip club to your crib. Listen, anywhere that I gotta go, that I possibly gotta power bomb somebody on their head, I'm not gonna go. That's just me. Yo, pop out. Absolutely not. You think you think I want a nigga to come out that mist and punch me? You think I want a nigga to come out that stripper fog? You seen the beginning of Belly when they was walking through the club. Imagine niggas walking through the club, that stripper fog. They go, Joe Budden. He says something about my brother or my homie. Joe Budden do be telling people to suck his dick too. But imagine he's like, Joe Budden told me to suck his dick once. Pause. I see him, strip club, food stamp office. I don't care if I'm taking these cans back. I don't care wherever I see him at. I'm gonna punch him in his face. I don't care if I'm with my grandmother trying to get her social security check. I'm gonna punch him in his face. And then you in the strip club and you see this mist, this fog blue. And through the fog, you look over and you like, I know that's not that nigga Joe Budden. That is Joe Budden. Shorty on you giving you a lap dance. You sitting there playing pocket pool. Because I ain't letting nobody get on top of me and I'll fuck around and like nut on myself or some shit. Like, that's just the biggest loser shit. Like, ain't no lap dance that good. Like, you just sitting there and you like just letting her grind on you so much that you that aroused that you might actually sit there and nut on yourself. That's what y'all niggas is doing in 2023. Nutting on yourself. Not I. Fuck out of here. So, but you look over. And through the mist of the stripper mist and the stripper funk and the steak, you see Joe Budden. And you like, now is my chance to strike. I shall punch him in his face. And he's laying there blowing hookah. Got a girl on top of him. One of them fucking hats he have on his head. Belly all big and shit. And then somebody just comes over him and he looks up through the mist. And somebody puts the Swizz beats on him right in the strip club, mid-smoke. Is it worth it though? Just really think about it. Is that shit worth it? It ain't worth it to me. Because see, I'm the type of person that always been like, I like the Final Destination, right? So, and then for some reason I think that shit is funny, even though it's sadistic and shit, but I think it's funny. So imagine it could be like, yo, how he died? Yo, do you know how many people get popped at the strip club in New York City outside though? That shit is like a rest haven for death. That's degenerate heaven. So imagine, like, yo, what happened? Nah, he was in the strip club. Oh. Don't feel bad for you. You was in the strip club. You was in the strip club. See, I'd be foul too, because I did an interview with Hands. Hands is the one who punched him the first time. So I'd be foul if I put that shit out to him. You know what? Somebody else gonna do it. The algorithm going algorithm. The algae going algae. I gotta drop my interview. Hey, he said it was just all business. So hey, why are we talking about him getting stole on? I might as well get my views right. Everybody else do it. It's the Interlude TV. I wouldn't have did that on Doggy Diamonds TV. I promise. On Doggy Diamonds TV, I'm a whole different person. On here, hey, it's just comedy. It's just having fun. You know what I'm saying? It's just, imagine you just laying there and you just hear, can a nigga get a, yo, can a nigga get a table dance? You just dancing and shit. Yo, but my thing is this, right? Don't laugh. But I'm just saying, right? You was by yourself or something? Like, yo, I'm gonna be real with you. If I'm out in public, you can't do nothing to me. You got to do that shit from afar. There's no way in hell you're going to get up on me and do nothing because I'm on point or I'm with somebody who's on point. So everybody had their eyes closed getting table dances and lap dances and shit. Your girl wasn't watching your back or she was too busy getting a lap dance too. So y'all could just go freak off later. See, this is what happens when you think with your chicken meat. You get into these situations when dudes punch you in your nose. Just really think about it. Like, I mean, You can't be just going outside getting punched in the face. Like, damn, Joe, this might be like your third or fourth punching. Like, that shit is deep. Like, you know a nigga gets swung on once. But what is it about your face that they can just punch it, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, do he have that face that you want to punch, though? I don't know. I don't think who got a face I want to punch? I think Vlad got a face I would like to punch. Yeah, he got one of them faces. Just something about his fake-ass hairpiece. And it's just his roughly-ass, fake-ass, bushy nigga white man beard and shit. Yeah, he got one of them faces that I'll just make him see that white light. This is just jokes. I'm just joking. I'm a comedian. I'm just joking. But what about Joe Budden? You look at him and you be like, look at that gray in his beard. I should hit him. Look the way his mouth contorted when he smoked that cigarette. I should hit him. Look the way when he talks and he does his podcast and he goes, psst, 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 every 10 seconds. I should hit him. And I got this chick on top of me giving me this weak-ass lap dance. If I see Joe Budden, I'm going to hit him. Because I'm getting a weak lap dance. I don't get lap dances. I've been in a strip club like 5 times. Let me tell you a secret, right? So, I went to a strip club in Jersey because at one point there was none in New York. And I just went out there. I didn't go with the intent on going to a strip club. I just went there, right? So, imagine going to the strip club and my man, because, you know, they gets Nathan from me. Nathan, look, I got a tip for you. Cross on the green, not in between. I got a tip for you. Make sure you have a condom. I got another tip for you. Don't mix bleach and ammonia. That's the only tips I got for you. You get no currency from me. So imagine my man gave me like $80. He was like, yo, throw that shit. And I'd like, you know how, I'm a Brooklyn nigga, so I know how to do that little glance over. I seen like 420s. I'm like, nah. I'm like, yo, I need singles. I ain't gonna just throw 20. I just dumb. I went and got them singles. I threw like $5 out there. I'm like, I got me about $75. Shit. I'm like, yo, now I'm gonna go over here and throw it. Yo, you know, when I first went to the strip club, I didn't know you can't pick the money back up. Nobody, this is what I'm saying. Is there strip club etiquette? Like, is there like an unwritten rule that we supposed to know? Like, all right, when you in here, don't pick the money back up. Okay, when you in here, you got to eat steak and mashed potatoes and shit and chicken. When you in here, like, what? I don't know the etiquette. So, I didn't know you wasn't supposed to pick the money back up. The bouncers is looking at me and shit. He's like, yo, bro, you can't do that. Don't touch the money. I'm like, nigga, it's mine. I just threw it. Nah, once you throw it, that's it. It didn't land where I wanted it to land. If I'm going to throw $5, I'm palming some cake. Bet that. Straight like that. I want this whole hand on it for this pound. I want to palm something for this pound. I'm throwing $5. Nah, fam. Can't tell me what I could do. Can't tell me what I could do. It's $5. And that's what I be saying to some of these chicks. I be like, yo, you stunting. A nigga could feel your ass for like $2. Like, calm down. You know what I'm saying? You all on Instagram posing and shit. I knew this girl who lived in the projects because I was living in the projects too. She lived in the projects. She would take like these nice pictures by like the flower pots and shit. I think she got mad subscribers and shit too. She was a pretty girl, a pretty dark skinned girl. Very, very pretty. Mad sisters in the crib. But listen, man. She living in peas. And ain't nothing wrong with nobody living in the projects. But she used to take the nice pictures and shit. She knew all the filters back then and shit. She would take shit by the flower pots. I'm like, Y'all know where that's at. It's piss literally right over there. It's a fucking condom on the floor right there. Y'all just don't know that shit. That's what I'm saying about perception and deception. Y'all are easily deceived. You gave your money to the Cesar dude. First of all, Cesar? You give your money to a nigga named Cesar? Now let's go through the historical reference of the name Cesar. Every Cesar has been a complete scumbag in history, right or wrong. Only Cesar I ever fucked with was a haircut. What are we talking, Julius Caesar? Or are we talking about that bow your head nigga from the Planet of the Apes? That Caesar? I didn't trust that nigga either. Every Caesar you known has just been a complete piece of shit. So you gave a nigga with a 5X shirt on named Cesar your money. And then you got a roller in and shit. His name is not Cesar Pina. Even though the shit is Pina, because we don't say, well, I don't say, yo, let me get a virgin pina colada. I say, yo, let me get a virgin pina colada. Pina. Fuck y'all think y'all. Let me get a virgin. Yo, let me get a virgin pina. Cesar Pina, nigga. Let me get a virgin pina colada. That's what I say. I don't be like, let me get a virgin pina. Ain't nobody rolling no in. Fuck you think this is bougie shit, bro? Yo, you gotta roll it in. Fuck you, nigga. Look at this shit. Giving me alerts. I ain't rolling no in. What up, Pina? So hold on. So let me get this straight. That nigga name is Cesar Pineapple? Y'all gave your money, y'all gave your life savings to a nigga named Cesar Pineapple? Holy shit. The plot thickens. Cesar Pineapple? This nigga name is Pina? It's too close to penis to me. So I damn sure wouldn't get no money. The nigga name is Cesar Pineapple? So haircut pineapple? Or the trade ass Julius Caesar nigga. Was Julius Caesar? I don't know. All them niggas was fun boys. So hold on. Let me get this straight. So Joe Budden got busting his chops because Cesar Pineapple allegedly sent the goons at him while he was smoking a stove outside of the strip club. And then he was in the middle of the strip club getting a weak ass lap dance, smoking hookah, and somebody ran down at him through the mist while he was eating steak and smoking hookah and punched him. That's the story? Allegedly? Is that the story? This is what we're going to run with? Then it was like national news. Everybody's like, yo, I heard Joe Budden got jumped. I heard what? I'm like, yo, niggas get jumped all the time. Like, you think you too big to get jumped? I mean, he shouldn't be getting jumped at this stage of his life. But niggas get jumped all the time. It's not a big deal. That's not like a, guess what, y'all? I got jumped yesterday. Oh, for real? Man, I can't wait to get jumped. Damn, Joe. You get jumped all the time, man. Damn, Joe, I wish I was like you. You get punched in your face and jumped all the time. You the best, man. Like, that shit ain't no badge. Like we supposed to brag. You know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, Joe. I seen that shit through my timeline. Joe Budden got jumped. I was like, so? Is he dead? All right, so he be all right. Niggas always get fucked up. Especially that nigga. Well, it was all the Joe Budden got. I'm like, again? That's what I said, again? If he ain't get stabbed or like get maimed in no way, shit, niggas get punched. You know one place you can't get punched? In your house. Around your loved ones with your family. Now, unless you got a drunk ass uncle. But you ain't gonna get punched. But if you go to a place where people punch people, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get punched. So for me, I ain't one of them people that be like, man, it's fucked up what they did to Joe. No. What good is having a pretty, beautiful woman that flaunts herself on social media if you're gonna go places where you might have to fight? Now, New York City, very, very dangerous place. Don't let them flower pots and all that shit fool you. It's still up. Now, imagine you go out with your beautiful woman. Everybody's lusting over her on social media. Dudes are spanking a monkey, doing all types of shit. And you go out with her and somebody punch your girl in the fucking face now because you want to go to the strip club and smoke cigarettes. Think about that shit. When you could be in the crib with her legs in the air like an old school TV antenna, or bent over, or her bent over in front of you, doing shit to her that you could get lashed in certain countries for. But you want to take her to a strip club and smoke cigarettes? You can't make this shit up. You know, dudes be cutting chicks and everything and shit too. I don't hope that happened, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, shit, everybody don't go into the lion's den and come out the leader and shit. Some people get AIDS. Some of them lions' breath smell like you. I couldn't imagine having this beautiful woman that I could be on islands, on boats, giving butt rubs to, and I say, hey, you know what we can do tonight? Let's go to the strip club. You got my cigarettes? You got my lighter? Just really think about that. We can't be really feeling sorry for people when they do shit. And these be like, fucking niggas in the strip club. Fuck you thought was gonna happen. Just really think about that. Nigga, you willingly go to the strip club? Yo, y'all, it's 2023. About to be 2024 in like 3 months. 2. We still doing shit like that? We still doing shit that you could lose your life from? I spoke to my cousin today, right? I ain't gonna get into the whole story, but he was telling me some shit went down in the hood. And he was telling me that, you know, something unfortunate happened in the hood. And I'm like, well, what? I mean, if you tell me everybody graduated in the hood, that's like special. A shooting, stabbing, cutting, harm. What the fuck you think is gonna happen? So I be kind of numb to shit. And you be like, yo, such and such got shot. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, niggas is still in the hood perpetuating that hood nigga shit. Because every time I see niggas stay on Facebook smoking and dancing and shit. Let me, because I got to get into this really quick, right? What makes y'all roll up your reefer just to dance on social media and show us that shit? Like, if I, listen, respectfully, if I still drank, I probably would come on drunk. I probably would be having mid-drink after 6 of them or something like that. There's no way I would sit before y'all and be like, gotta pour my drink. Motherfucker, we ain't in the same house. Y'all not with me. Like, people really be feeling like people with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, y'all. Hold on. They really be, listen, you could just think about the psychology, right? You're talking to, like right now, me. I'm talking to a camera. Y'all not here with me. So for me to act like y'all here with me, hold on, y'all, let me pour my drink. Y'all don't think that shit is a little weird? Hold on, y'all. What y'all drinking? And then you read in the comments. What y'all drinking? Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta smoke a cigarette. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to smoke a cigarette, go to the strip club, and get punched in my face. If I had, listen, this is the thing about our culture that's bugged out too, because we be having people who are successful and they're still not happy, right? You got all these deals, all these situations. I be looking at some men, pause, but I be looking at some dudes like, yo, when the fuck are you gonna grow up? Honestly. Like, when do you do age appropriate shit? You know? Like, there come a point in your life where, as a grown-ass man, you got to eat fruit, right? No. It's really that simple. You can't go buy orange juice and drink it no more. That shit ain't no good for you. At what point do you sit there and peel an orange and eat it? Or a tangerine? You got to eat fruit. That's age-appropriate shit. Because you didn't want to do it as a kid. You didn't want to do certain shit. You still drinking orange juice and you still drinking soda and shit like that? At what point do you say, hey, I'm grown now, man. I'm going to eat some of these grapes. Niggas don't even eat fruit. Like, it's crazy as that shit sound. Like, at what point do you say, hey, man, I got to start eating fruit? Just really think about that. I got to start eating fruit and vegetables and shit. Look at this. Now, you trying to tell me you think the Cesar dude eat any fruit and vegetables? That nigga probably eat that shit if it's fried. Right through Uber. Let me get an order of them fried oranges. Don't laugh. Yo, let me get an order of them fried oranges with that caramel glaze on them. Just think about that. Just really think about it. That nigga don't eat no fruit. He probably constipated. He probably ain't fucking drop a deuce in like 2-3 weeks. But I want to kick everybody else ass because of his mishaps. This nigga's a fucking Oswald Bates ass nigga who learned everything in jail and then want to fucking send the goons to kick people ass for calling him out for what he did. But he ordered all the fucking Uber Eats with your shit. Got on his... How could you give a nigga your money who got like that? You ever see them kids that got that red shit on their lip like they drink Kool-Aid? If that nigga got that red shit on his top lip, why did you give him your money? And he always looked bewildered and shit, right? You ever seen them pictures of him? That nigga was like this. I can't believe they giving me this shit. He was even shocked, right? He was like, hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of this dude. You can't make this shit up. Hold on. You can't make this shit up. That nigga always look bewildered and shit in every picture. Look at this motherfucker. Hold on. This nigga look bewildered. Look at this nigga. I can't believe they giving me this shit. Yo, they really about to give me their money. Holy shit. And y'all was comfortable giving y'all money to a nigga with no ass neck? Y'all gave your money to a nigga with no ass neck? He ain't got no fucking neck. And nigga like, fucking, yo, this shit really working. Man, I'm gonna get me a 70 piece tonight. They don't know. I'm going to Carmine's by myself. You ever been to Carmine's in New York? So Carmine's in New York is a pasta place but it's family size. You can't eat by yourself. So you get like chicken parm and they'll give you pasta with it, but it's like 4 big. He probably like, I'm going to Carmine's and eating all by myself. These motherfuckers don't know what they just did. Why would you? One of my business partners gave Cesar 1.6 million. A nigga don't even got no neck. How the fuck you gonna choke him? How you gonna choke somebody? And he ain't got no neck. See, that's a problem. Because, see, me, when I do shit with people, I always just look at them like, all right, the nigga jaw, I'll punch him in his jaw. I'm going to hit him right there. All right. I'll choke that nigga. Because choking is all right. So whether you fiend him or you know what I'm saying, you fucking Michael Myers that nigga. That nigga don't even got no neck. How you going to choke the nigga? You can't even get no get back. You know, if you kick him in his ass, he ain't going to feel it. You punch him in his stomach. Come on, we seen King Hippo from fucking Mike Tyson Punch Out. You can't punch him in his stomach. What the fuck you going? He even got no neck. How you going to choke him? And he's sweating. So you ever choke somebody who's sweating? This shit going to slip. He's sweating in his cold. What you gonna do to him? He ain't got no fucking neck. He's sweaty. Smell like tater tots and onion rings and fucking Whataburger and shit. And you gave that nigga 1.6 million. Listen. Oh my God. Where these people at? Shit. Fuck it. Where are these people at? Invest in my show or some shit. $1.6 million. We be billionaires off that. Like, how could you get them back? You can't even choke him. And he's, you know that nigga t-shirt, sweating the motherfucker too. You know straight up and down that nigga, that undershirt, woo! That nigga had an AC on in the winter type nigga. Yo, them niggas just be like this. You all right, Cesar? Yeah, I'm all right. Now, I gotta see how he walk, too, because you know niggas like that, they walk mad dumpy. They be like this and shit. Walking all mad, all slow and shit. Everybody, yo, come on. Come on, Pine. I mean, see, come on, Cesar. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, man. You could get introduced to somebody, but that don't mean you're going to give them your ones. That shit on. Listen, man. Let's be honest. Who could really talk you out your money? Only somebody that's very, very deceptive and manipulative can talk you out of your money. You can't just talk me out of my bread, man. Like $1 million though. Listen, you can't talk me out of $60. I told you I went to the strip club and pocketed most of the money. I threw $5 out there and I tried to pick up $2 and recycle that. You had to write that shit. And then there was a point. Remember DJ Envy? I don't know if y'all saw this. DJ Envy was like, we ain't get no money. We ain't make no money off it, right? And then this thing was like, yeah, it's, because he always talk like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Envy. He always talk with that, it's the time where we count some of the profits. And he started counting cash, remember? Look up that video. Envy, you full of shit. You counted some money and you said that was some of the get back. I can't play it, but you did that shit. You always talk like that too. Yeah, it's time that we count some of the profit. I thought you ain't getting no bread, fam. How could you go to work every day knowing that you was a part of that shit, though? You know what I'm saying? Just really think about that shit. Like, you just go there. You know you had this fucking sweaty ass nigga sitting on this seat over here and you was with him and shit. And I wanted to do it for my community. Your community? Yo, listen. Moving forward, okay? Because we got to move forward. We got to heal from this, right? Don't laugh, but we got to heal, right? Anytime somebody say they're doing something for the community, just call cap. All right? Just call cap. Just call cap. Anytime somebody say they're doing something for the community, just call cap. Nobody does shit for the community. I mean, the community is like fixing up the rec center, right? Or making sure the Johnny Pump work or some shit. That's the community. Because you can see it. It's tangible. Oh, they got a rec center. They fixed up the basketball court. That's the community. When a nigga talking about he wanted to help his community and nobody live where he lived, that's not the community. Just really think about that. Just really think about that. The community is when you see they're building shit. He wanted to help his community. Envy, you from Queens. I don't even know where this nigga from. Ain't got the nerve to did what he did and have like some type of squad out there trying to fuck niggas up. Anyway, man, I got to take this audio now and extract it and put it on a podcast. This is a podcast, too. I didn't want to bring no filter here. So I brought a whole new show, and it's called the Don't Laugh Show. Hopefully, for your sake, you're not the next topic, but you never know. I ain't sparing nobody. If you do some shit, you're going to get the Clown Paint Award, and I'm going to make fun of you. That Cesar dude, I've been holding that shit in for like 2 weeks. I had to do that. Joe Budden, you got to get a helmet or something, fam. I don't know if you need a hockey helmet, a Jason Voorhees mask. You need some shit, because niggas just can't just keep punching up on you. You know, it's some niggas that, all right, imagine like this, all right, let's say this, right, before I go. Imagine seeing 50 Cent. You ain't going to see 50 Cent and feel like you could just punch him. Yo, there go 50 Cent, I'm going to punch him. Just really think about that. What is it about this dude that niggas see him and be like, I'm going to punch him? Really think about that. You see 50, you know, you even Jim Jones for the most part, Mano. There's a lot of brothers you ain't going to see and be like, oh, I'll see him and punch him in his face. What is it about you, fam, that niggas see you and just think they could steal on you? It's something that you know, it's something you not, something ain't really transmitting right. I done been up and down these streets, and man, I ain't nobody ever think they could walk up to me and punch me in my face. I mean, you could try. I mean, may the Lord be with you, you know. Won't be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing, I'll admit that. But when you get punched multiple times, crazy. All right, so I want to see if my outro work. Again, if you need promo, you will be promoted on this channel as well as the other channel. I'm still doing shows on the other channel, but I'm going to be going back and forth. But most of my lives are going to be here. I'm going to do a weekly show on there a couple of times a week because I still got to do the podcast. So now I got 2 podcasts. I'm going to make sure once this is done, this is the first show, and it's propagated throughout the podcast sphere and all the streaming platforms. I'll let you know the links. I shout out to everybody who's here today. Make sure you share this live. Make sure you like this. Make sure you leave a comment. All support is needed. Interviews coming this week. I got a few interviews lined up. I got a few interviews done already, ready to render. Matter of fact, yeah, I got one coming out tomorrow. Well, I don't want to say it and then you see it and be like, yo, he said it, and then it looks stupid. So let's see if this outro work. If it do, I'll holler at y'all later. Let's see. See, it's supposed to work as soon as that come on, and it didn't work. Why is not playing on scene enter? Hold on. Something ain't right. Let's try this again. Man, the system is broke. Until next time, man. I'm out.